eat, sleep, change, repeat. Just did feeding and nappy change and playtime 1. Today we're going to share with you what it's like making it through 24 hours with a newborn. For anyone who's curious or anyone who can relate, you know, it's tough and fun and a game of survival, and it's just so many things. A kissy wissy kiss, a kiss, a kiss, a kissy and a kissy and a kissy whisk kiss. This is my mammy station. It's my breastfeeding pillow here, changing mat tucked in here. We're using whatever biodegradable nappies we can get our hands on until we can use our reusable ones, which don't yet quite fit him. And then we have sleepy space here. He's currently always wanting to be on top of one of us like 24/7, and we're just giving him all of the cuddles and all of the skin to skin. Newborns eat around the clock. I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and my husband's job is making sure that I get fed during the day. Cut to me having 60 seconds to myself to put on a bit of moisturizer. Anyway, feeding a baby around the clock results in a severe lack of sleep. Sleep deprivation has been used as a method of torture. It's really, really tough, but I will say we're no longer like in the trenches. Week 3, you know, week 2, that oh. If you're new here or you already follow me or you have for a long time, like, know that I am so beyond grateful to have such a stunning, healthy little boy, and you know, he's just thriving and we're loving being parents. But also I need people to know it's okay to be exhausted and to feel just depleted and sometimes frustrated. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Like, their little smiles, the way that they just gaze up at you, like, you know, you're everything to them. Like, it's so meaningful. I'm so in love with him. But yeah, let's get this day started. It's breakfast time, and usually at this time of the day our son, our little pandemic baby, will be in his bouncer while we prepare some breakfast, and he loves chilling in his baby born bouncer. It is a lifesaver if you need a couple of minutes to just get some food. Child is asleep already. It's been an hour since he woke up, so this is usually when I'll have a breakfast and I will go over emails and messages from you and stuff like that. You have to eat whatever's quick because this doesn't last long.
Making my morning cup of joe.
Yeah, he needs some joe to get through this day.
Merry Christmas.
While he's downstairs asleep with Thomas, I'm going to put on like a 5-minute face, like a really quick makeup. It really is 5-minute makeup. He literally woke up maybe 6 minutes into doing this, and now we're doing tummy time. Babies have to spend a certain amount of time on their bellies every day to build up strength in their arms and their necks. I feel like today will be a test of expectation versus reality, because this is a book that we got and we are trying to slowly like ease into this plan. It's a no cry sleep training method. I'd never be able to do the type of sleep training where we just like leave him to self-soothe and fall asleep. I just personally couldn't do that. Thomas read through the whole book and underlined loads of stuff. As you can see from this plan that Thomas did up, the baby is meant to be feeding again at 10. It is now 20 to 9 and he is ravenous, aren't you? The plan is the goal.
The plan is the goal. Yeah, he's also supposed to be going for his first nap in about 20 minutes and he only just woke up, so that's not gonna happen.
Meditation is about just sitting and being okay, not doing anything.
When you're breastfeeding as well, like, they don't burp up as much. Like, he doesn't do much spit up at all, and he doesn't get very gassy because they digest breast milk really well. It is definitely a big plus. So now we're going to bring him on a walk in his buggy. Is that a yawn I hear?
It's just so funny that I'm singing this while wearing a Pantera t-shirt.
I know.
Can't you see how easily?
Car seat is his favourite thing in the whole world.
We have another.
Oh, I'll bring in a nappy bag. Anytime we leave the house, we'll always make sure we have a blanket, spare nappies, these are those biodegradable ones, spare baby grow, and some wipes. These are biodegradable from Tesco, and a fold up changing mat as well because, you know, poo explosions. That's where I used to sit.
You miss sitting up front?
I miss you.
Yeah, I've got the 2 kids in the back.
So when he thinks the car has stopped, he can get a bit iffy, and then we kind of move the chair so he thinks the car is still going, and it works a treat. Baby, I forgot to put on my wedding ring. I'm not a married woman. I'm single. Anyone interested? You're married. Who are you married to?
Mom.
Who's Mollum?
That means I'm having an affair. Why didn't you tell me?
The tiny son is asleep again, and he only woke up 2.5 hours ago. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Maybe the fresh air will wake him up a bit. Over at the Frankenstein place, there's a light burning in the fireplace. There's a light in the darkness of everybody's life. We sang that to him in the womb, and it does usually calm him down if he gets a bit, you know.
It like works every time. It calms him down, no matter what kind of a humour he's in.
Oh wow, I went to that playground when I was a kid. Now I have a kid. Oh my god. It's 10:10 and he's waking up, so he slept for exactly one sleep cycle. So a baby's sleep cycles are in 45 minutes, like blocks of 45 minutes at a time. I have to multitask now, so I'm having a snack. Some dark chocolate. I'm gonna change him now before I switch over to the other side. But yeah, if you work from home, it's actually all right. Like, you just have to kind of relatch their mouths a couple of times if it falls off or if they spit it out. This, for the time being, is gonna have to be my office space. I'm 35,000 words into my 3rd book. I wasn't supposed to show you the title book. It's actually been quite a while since I was writing, and I'm just reading over at the moment and editing before I kind of get proper back into it. So when he's gonna nap, we close this. This is the nap crib, which we're trying to get him used to. It has like this function where you kind of rock it.
Big thanks to my cousin Karen for giving it to us.
Pass on your baby things. But yeah, we want him to kind of associate nighttime sleep like a bit differently. But this thing we got from the Arnott's website, and so when you turn it on, yeah, to see it you have to have all the lights off. So basically this kind of reflects these stars up here, and then so it has the options of music and nature sounds and white noise. It's got hiccups at the moment, but yeah, we have to take all of the teddy bears out, and you have to make sure that there's nothing in the cot at all that can kind of go up onto their face, their little face. So yeah, we're basically in the process of trying to get him used to being put down when he's sleepy, but not already asleep. And then, yeah, we're trying to use the sleep solution book, but if it doesn't work, like, I just let him nap on me. I guess. Anytime I'm having trouble getting him to that kind of almost asleep state, I'll do side-lying breastfeeding, and he gets so cozy then. He always drifts off very fast when I do this. This is an online friend of mine, Kira, but she just posted some really interesting stuff and I wanted to share. So this is so true. In most movies and TV shows, babies sleep happily in cots, often in their own bedrooms, with only a lullaby needed for the baby to drift off to sleep. So is it any wonder that new parents expect the same of their newborn babies? That's so true. Like, also, this post is brilliant about the history of co-sleeping. So co-sleeping is like when the baby is within sensory range of you. Like, so they stay in your room. People have been co-sleeping forever. Bed sharing safety. Co-sleeping reduces the risk of SIDS fourfold as babies are in lighter sleep and parents can respond quickly to their needs. So that was more like a cat nap, so I'm going to drop him down to his dad while I do a bit of work. Maybe find the time to have a poo. He's awake and he's getting a new nappy, and we also have to give him the vitamin D drops. I wouldn't have known that you're supposed to give babies vitamin D if our nurse hadn't told us, like the local health nurse. He does make a really funny face when we put it in his mouth though. He kind of goes...
I think it's because it's cold.
I've turned the heater on for bath time so we can make it nice and warm for when he comes out. Getting his bits together. Thomas is filling up the bath with hot water. Not hot water, he's a newborn, a little bit warm water. We always give him a little massage after his bath. We were just using coconut oil for the first few weeks, and now we are using the Johnson's one. We use one of these small little baths where it has a little ridge in there so they can kind of sit down into it, and he loves this bath so much.
Hey, that was a big smile, mister.
That's the biggest smile I've seen you do. Ooh. It's time for me to wash my body because he peed all over me. This happens with little boys. I had approximately 3 minutes to wash my body, left my makeup on, just freshen it up a little bit with a bit of a face spritz, because just being honest with you, there is little to no me time for the first few months with a newborn. It just the two don't go hand in hand, let's just say that. But you have to grab these moments as they come by the balls, these little treats. Okay, let's go see what he's doing now. I forgot to put socks on. They're so small. It's 2 o'clock and we're feeding again, so I need more food. I need food to make his food. He had a very decent nap there, so I caught up on some podcasts, and yeah, we had another change situation. Now we're having another feed situation, and then we're going to have a play situation, and then I would like a nap situation, but I don't think that's going to happen. Like a nap for me. I need a nap.
I'm exhausted.
When you're breastfeeding, your body is just constantly doing so much, even though you feel like you're doing so little. It is wild how tired it makes you, like I can't believe it. Just give me 10 minutes sleep. 10 minutes. We got a dirty diaper and he's wide awake now, so I'm gonna put him in my free rider carrier. I bought one of these after seeing a lot of people going about them on Instagram. It looks like something out of Star Wars, but it really is amazing. So I'll show you now. Yeah. So yeah, you can have them really close to you. Where did your socks go? Okay, let's go on a walk around the house. A situation was had. Another change of clothing was necessary. Wasn't it, Mr. Belly, huh? So Thomas has gone on a jog and I have food on and I'm just making the room kind of cozy. I have the oil burner with some lavender oil in it. Favorite. And yeah, this is kind of when we start to wind down. We just try and like dim everything, either sing to the baby or read to the baby, get some food. So it's 7 o'clock, so now as we do a new nappy, we do a wind down with a story time or song or something, and then I nurse him to sleep, and then it's bedtime. But do you want to tell them what we're reading to them?
We're reading them Harry Potter. Illustrated by Jim Kay. Professor McGonagall.
Show someone cool. No one cares about McGonagall. This is the first chance we've got to cuddle all day. And he's lonely over there, but he woke up. And we had to get him back to sleep. I had to like nurse him back to sleep and then put him back in because we're trying to do the sleep training thing. Because he always wants to be on top of me. He always wants to have a boob near his face. He just feels like safer like that, but like I can put my hand in if he's there because it's just like an extension of the bed, so he just needs to get used to it.
Yeah.
For long stretches of time.
Yeah, we already kind of did a thing that the book was saying to do, which is sleeping with the bed sheets in for the cot for a couple of nights, so the cot then smells like our bed.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll be asleep now. Probably he's actually been sleeping for like 3.5 hours usually at this time of night, so we could have that long to ourselves, but we're always too tired. We just like, even Thomas just turned around to me there and he was like, I'm so tired.
I was like, I'm so tired, but it's early. What time is it? 8.
We'll have a long night ahead. I have my midnight snack ready. I have water. I have like a couple of things of water and an extra one on top of these because I drink so much water during the night. The temperature egg does count as a nightlight, I suppose, but I also have Mr. Owl, who looks like a Toy Story character, and he glows like this for when I'm doing nappy changes and stuff. So yeah, it's great. Don't have to get out of bed at all. It's 9:30, so I am expecting him to wake up fairly soon, but sure, even if I can get 20 minutes before then, I'm gonna do it. Good night.
And tonight, I'm going to help you drift off to sleep.
So it's 24 hours later, and this morning, instead of vlogging, I took my shower in the morning instead of the way yesterday I had it in the middle of the day. So yeah, obviously days are going to vary a bit, but that's kind of how a typical 24 hours is going for us at the moment. It's very full on, but it's just so lovely. It really is a baby bubble, which is how they describe it. You're just in this cocoon of like love and obsession with the baby, and there's not much room for much else, but I don't know, I'm just so fulfilled all the time. Yeah, because we're in lockdown, my husband is around a lot more than he would be if we weren't in lockdown and if he was flying more, and I'm trying to see that as a silver lining of this whole situation, that he's getting so much quality time with his first baby. And yeah, if there's other videos like this that you'd like to see, definitely comment them down below and thumbs up so that I know you liked the video, and the YouTube algorithm knows that you liked the video. And yeah, subscribe if you've not already, and I'll see you again in another video very, very soon.